Welcome to a day in the life of a third grade teacher. As we do every morning, Reggie and I started by hitting snooze 4 to 5 times, so we're already running behind. So we hop in the shower. That transition was pretty good, huh? All right, anyway, so we get dressed. Reggie's been outside while I shower and get ready. He's back in here, so we're gonna go on out and get him fed. Now, during the day, Reggie does stay in my garage because I know someone will ask, but he has a maid out here, so he gets the whole garage to himself. He has a couch, and then he also has a doggy door that leads out to a kennel, so he can come in and out as he wants throughout the day, and can use the bathroom during the day. So it's pretty nice. I also have a Furbo camera, so I can check in on him if I want to. But here is his couch, and then the doggy door. So that's how I leave Reggie during the day. All right. It's a little bit after 7, probably like 7:10, and it takes me about 25 minutes to drive into work. I like to try to get to work a little bit early. Our contract time is 7:50. We used to have a morning recess where kids would go to if they get to school before school starts at 8:15. But with COVID, we don't do that. So I like to get there a little bit early so I can just kind of relax and get some things ready before the kids come rolling in. I'm addicted to iced coffee, so I stop at McDonald's to get, with the app, it's 99 cents for a large iced caramel coffee, which I love. It's 14 degrees out, but we're still drinking iced coffee here in Minnesota. At least I am. And once we get to school, obviously mask up for the walk-in. Here we go, walking. Fun stuff. Unlock my door. I don't like to use the overhead lights. We get a lot of good natural light from the window, and then also these rope lights going around make it so we don't have to have our overhead lights on. I also did get some Christmas lights. I had a lot of Christmas lights, and I just tried to put them up, and almost all the strands didn't work. So I have these two strands, but it's better than nothing. So get those plugged in, and then I'm just gonna get my stuff organized. So we are in a hybrid model. So when the kids come in here, they are gonna hand me their folders. I try to do as much paper and pencil work as I can. I have another video talking about hybrid teaching tips. So I'm just trying to get everything organized and ready so when they come in, I can check their work that they did last week because it was Thanksgiving, and I can put their new work in their folder for them to complete at home because our students are on a Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday schedule. So there's the work. I will put into their folders for them. I have our morning meeting slides up on the board. So when they come in, they write down our word of the day and then they make a choice. Again, school doesn't start till 8:15, but as soon as that first bell rings at like 7:50, kids can start coming into our rooms to eat breakfast and whatnot. So when they do that, they drop off their stuff. I already now at this point have gone through and I have been able to stuff their folders. So there's their Tuesday checklist and it's binded together with all their work. And the pink stuff here, that's optional stuff they can do if they have extra time. And I also have an opportunities checklist just so they kind of know what are some of the things they can do. All right, so I've been able to go through and take all their stuff out. We have prep right away. School starts at 8:15, like I said, and our prep's at 8:45. So I've been able to, they're at music and gym right now. I've been able to go through their folders, mark off what they all did. Here I am showing you their stuff again. I don't know why I felt the need to do this, but I make sure they turn everything back, and then I stuff their new folders, and I do not grade every single thing. First of all, I just don't have time for that. I don't. So I usually will try to grade their math, and just kind of go through to make sure everything else is completed. So that's what I'm going to do here. Just going through to make sure it's done. It's just too hard when they're at home to know if they had help, if they didn't have help, if, whatever. All right, moving on. They're going to be back soon, so I always pull up all my slides for the morning that I need. So we'll do our reading stuff, our word work. We will do our reading rotations for guided reading. I need the pocket chart out today for our word study lesson. And then this way, when they come in, I have everything pulled up and ready to roll for our morning lessons. So we have a pretty big chunk of time to do our ELA and math. So they'll get back at 9:35, and then we don't have lunch until 12:40. So we do have a snack break in there, but otherwise we get through all those lessons. So I'm just going to prep our word study lesson. We're talking about long A and long O's and the different patterns you can use to make those vowel sounds. So we'll do a sort together and recognize the long vowel sound in all those words. So we'll just flip those over and talk about them. So those are ready to go. I have our read aloud Tomas and the Library Lady ready. I will go around and confer with them while they're doing read to self. I have our math exit ticket ready to roll back here too. And I have all my slides and lessons pulled up on the smartboard. During our reading rotations, they will do their article of the day, which is right there. They always read a different article for Read Works, and then in their article of the day tab on their notebook, they just write a couple sentences about what they learned. And then I have my guided reading books printed out from Reading A to Z back here for each group. And then their third rotation is to either do Read to Self or Epic. So I'm gonna go pick them up. All right, oh, it's already lunchtime. It's still lunch. I thought I was gonna be able to go grab lunch today because I didn't have any because I'm not a prepared adult, but I forgot I told kids that they earned lunch in the classroom. So luckily I had some ramen. And now I'm gonna get their folders organized. So at the end of the day, they can grab this so I make sure they don't forget it. Again, this is still over my lunch break. And after this, I just sit down and I relax and I watch TikTok or something. I do absolutely nothing. I just relax. Our lunch and recess are so late. They come back in at about 1:40 and kids at home hop in on the Google Meet and I read Holes. So we read that till about 2:15. And wow, we're already at the end of the day. After we did Holes, we made these 3D snowflakes. So most of the kids, almost a couple of them finished there. So I'll hang those up tomorrow and the other group will make them. I need to record the book Owl Moon because my group who I had at school today will listen to that tomorrow when they're at home. So I just take pictures of the book on iMovie and then I voice over the book and then I post it as unlisted to YouTube. That way they can see the illustrations and hear me read it. And then they'll either do a writing response or answer a couple questions about it related to our lesson. And we've been talking about setting and why like the impact setting can have and how we can tell like an evidence for the setting. So that's what they'll do for Owl Moon. All right, then I need to make some videos for their directions on their Seesaw template. So that's what I'm working on now. I'll show you what that template looks at the end of the day, but it's just that way if they forget what they're supposed to do, they can go onto this template on Seesaw and hear the directions again. All right, our contract time at the end of the day is 4:05. I like to leave as close to 4:05 as I can. I'm not done with everything, I'm not gonna lie, but I would rather get home, play with Reggie, and work from the couch than to sit at school and keep doing it. Again, I don't have my own kids or a spouse, so it's easy for me to just work from home if I need to. I don't have a lot to do, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not done for the day right at 4:05. Me being the responsible adult as I am, I really don't have groceries, so I'm gonna stop at Dairy Queen on my way home, and I am going to eat this chicken strip basket on the drive, and it is going to be delicious. And since this already happened, I'm recording this later with voicing over later. I can tell you it was delicious. Look at that. And this sunset, I hate how dark it gets so early, but man, these sunsets have been awesome. So it's only about 5 o'clock right now. The sun's already setting like that. Reggie is excited for me to be home. You'll see him waiting at the garage. And he's a puppy. He just turned 2, so he's still a puppy, has that puppy energy. So we are going to play quite a bit of fetch when I get out of the car here and once I pull into the garage. Like, he can go for days. I have this chuck it thing, and it's awesome, except for once we get more snow, his tennis balls are going to get lost. So we'll have to figure something new out then. But play with Reg for a little bit here. And then it's time for me to finish up giving directions on their Seesaw template. So I try to work from the couch. Obviously, Reggie still likes to play, so we do a good mix. I will go throw his ball and then come work from the couch for the few minutes until he's back and ready for me to throw it again. So, yeah, I'm just recording a few last-minute videos, just giving them directions for their assignments again. And it is nice because the Seesaw template that I'm recording today, my kids who are in person tomorrow will use it on Wednesday. So today I feel like I have to work a little bit from home. But then it's nice because tomorrow I'll do the exact same lessons that I did today in person, and then the stuff at home, they'll do the stuff that I'm making right now. They'll use the same stuff tomorrow. So that part's kind of nice about hybrid is you have stuff prepared for 2 days once you prepare it. But here's a look at the Seesaw template that I upload for my kids. So they have their checklist, which I also put on paper for them. And then this is just, our morning meeting, which is live. They can join from home. And their music and gym stuff. And then every day they do read to self. So they put a timer on there they can use if they want. Their read aloud is Owl Moon, and then just their directions right there about what they need to do afterwards. Reminder for their article of the day, those directions, their word directions. Just again, they click through and all the stuff is almost paper pencil, but I just put the directions on what they need to do in case they forget. And then I have a link to some different websites they can do as opportunities on the last slide. So that's what I post for them every day on Seesaw. And yeah, that's honestly it. Here's Reggie being Reggie, one toy in his mouth, pushing the ball around again. And honestly, that's a typical day in my life right here. So try to work as much as possible, but also being lazy in between. Halfway have my life together, halfway don't. All right, it's like 6:10. If I'm being completely honest, I will not leave the couch the rest of the night unless I'm getting up to throw Reggie's tennis ball. So I will be playing with him and watching Netflix and scrolling through TikTok and Instagram for the remainder of the evening. So some people get their lives together at the end of the day. I'm too tired to try to do that. So this is it. Maybe one day I'll be somebody who like goes for a run or something, but right now the only run I'm doing is my Netflix marathon. That didn't make any sense, but I don't care. All right, thanks for tuning in on my day. Thanks for hanging out with Reggie and I this afternoon. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.